Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are all doing great on this beautiful Wednesday morning here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The market's looking pretty good so far today. Not too many complaints. We have one stock that's down pre-market today, and that's not too bad. I hope you guys are seeing some green this morning too. Love to see it. Green, green, green. Let's go. Good morning, Russell. Hope you're having a great day. Good morning. Hey, how's it going? APEN, I love it long term. 1 second, guys. I've been saying I'm pretty sure TYME is going to have a pretty solid week this week. And right now we are sitting at $1.72. Couldn't be happier with the price movement on everything right now. Good morning. Hope you're doing great, Diego. Thanks so much for being here. Good morning, Sage. Hope you're doing well. Sage, she's one of my huge fans, Sage Galaxy. If any of you guys are looking for some earrings, necklaces, stuff like that, make sure to check her page out. She has an Etsy page, and she does some great work. She's got really great reviews on it. Go make sure to check her out. I'm actually planning on buying something for my girlfriend for her birthday from her website. So thank you so much for showing me that you have a business. I really appreciate that, and I think I'm going to help support you because you're here every morning. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Good morning. What's going on? Yeah, Sage, check her out. Good morning. Babe, what's going on? Sophia, the woman, the myth, the legend on the live stream during her internship. Love you. Good morning. Love you too, Sage. Birthday gift for me. Oh yeah, you didn't hear about that. You didn't hear that. I think you got on too late for you to know what I was talking about, so that's good. What is your thought why J&J isn't going up like crazy? J&J isn't going up like crazy because, in my personal opinion, if you use common sense, the vaccines currently in development and giving out to people right now, they might be effective on the strains right now, but as this disease mutates, there's nothing that those vaccines are going to be able to do for you. They're going to be very useless. And so there's a company under the ticker TYME that makes a vaccine that has a patent for the vaccine. They got $100 million from the government to make a vaccine that it does not matter what type of strain it is. It reverses and tricks the virus into attacking the cells that keep the virus in your body, and that's going to be a huge thing once that comes out. Wait till the news. You sit in the morning on the TV, watch the news, and you hear about the new TYME vaccine. It's going to be crazy. J&J can't make baby powder. But J&J is a great stock overall. Don't get me wrong. You're going to see the same effect with what happened with Pfizer. Why is Pfizer not going up, right? Same thing, guys. They're not telling everyone this, but that is the reality. Is the vaccines working right now? Of course they are. But as the infectious disease mutates and changes strains, the viruses are not going to be stopped by the current vaccines made by Pfizer or J&J or any of the other current ones. Yes. Time at $1. It's at 170. It's at 170. But yeah, it's got some validity here in pre-market. It's always going to have validity. Again, TYME, very volatile stock. Huge problems happen in the market. And not in the market, just in the world. When huge problems happen in the world, there's huge opportunities. Have you heard about Paradox Interactive? If not, I would recommend you take a look. Paradox Interactive, I'll definitely take a look after this live stream for sure. SNDL and ALPP, personally, I don't like SNDL or ALPP. I think weed ETFs are a much safer way to go than SNDL, a company that's not making any money. LRGR, I'm staying away. Do we get dividends today or tomorrow new to trading? So it's not necessarily which day you get dividends. Every stock is different, of course. I know you're new to trading. So if you get dividends on a current stock, if you look up their past dividend history, you'll actually be able to look up what day they will be paying out that dividend. How I do it is I look it up on Google and say, like Coca-Cola, just look up Coca-Cola next dividend payment. It should tell you exactly when their next dividend payment is supposed to go out to you, so you can kind of plan for that. But it's different for every stock. XPeng Neo forecast. I'm staying away from XPeng. I firmly believe the only 3 EVs that I'm comfortable with investing in is Neo, Tesla, and at the moment, what's the other one? Workhorse and XL. So 4. I'm okay with investing in 4. XL's earnings are going to be today. Going to be a huge deal. Guys, XL, very low price. If you're not in it yet, it's a very good price. But if you're down a lot, they want you to sell right now, so just hold on. Take-Two Interactive. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any more about that. Did you add more TYME? I did add a little bit more TYME yesterday. Let's go over my portfolio really quickly because it did change from my last update video the other day. And TYME up to 172, by the way. What do you think of Voyager for crypto trading? Voyager for crypto trading is a great app. I think Voyager and Coinbase are going to be great overall stocks, and they're going to do their job. AABB, I'm staying away. ITRM today, I have no idea. ITRM, you cannot predict daily fluctuations on the stock, but ITRM is at a great price point. I added some yesterday. Let's go over my portfolio here. We got 5 shares of SOS. We're currently up 5.76% on that. We have 1 share of Lemonade under the ticker LMND. We bought that at $87.25, currently up 4.63% on that. We have 1 share of Snow under the ticker SNOW. We are up 3.18% on that one. We have 2 shares of ARKX. ARKX, huge space exploration ETF made by ARK the other day, and it's going to be huge because if you look at all the ARK ETFs, you see where they started and you see where they're at now. They all at least doubled in price in the first year they were on the market, and I expect the same thing to happen to ARKX, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity to get into an ETF, an ARK ETF, very early on. And if you like the space exploration kind of market, it's going to provide you a lot less risk than directly investing in stocks like SPCE. I love AMD long term. AMD with the chip shortage going on, I know a lot of people think that's really bad for AMD, but over the long term, it's going to be great for AMD because this chip shortage is going to create they're going to need more supply. And so as they make more supply, they're going to be the companies that have most of the supply. And so those are going to be all the companies making money after the chip shortage. And I think AMD is in a great position. Thank you so much, my dude. I really appreciate it. Fast Eddie. I really do. I try my best I can every day. Intel, AMD. Intel and AMD, there's no need to pick sides, pick favorites. Intel and AMD are both fantastic stocks. I'm not going to discredit either of them. They're both great. OCGN, I like it long term. They did have some news come out earlier today. Price target on TYME. My plan with TYME is I'm going to sell whatever I have over 2,000 shares. Well, right now I have 2,120 shares. I'm going to sell 120 shares as of right now at a price of $3, and then I'm going to sell 1,000 shares at $5.25, and the other 1,000 shares at $8. I love JMIA. Hope you have a great day too, brother. You rock, my dude. Green Day today. Green Day today is right. We're up to $5,545 in our account. Our $100 deposit did just transfer today, so the $5,545 does count the $200 total that I put into my account. So I guess you could call the $5,000 challenge the $5,200 challenge. But want to be honest with you guys. Price target on NEO, or is it a long hold like Tesla? I think it's a long hold like Tesla, in my personal opinion. You see NEO and Tesla moving very similarly in the different stages of their businesses. So I like both of them long term. I'm not sure if TD Ameritrade charges fees for ARK ETFs. If anyone wants to weigh in on that, I'd love it. Yeah, really appreciate it if anyone wants to weigh in, and then I'm not 100% sure just because I don't use the platform. I used to use it a long time ago, but a lot of things have changed since I've used them. I like PaySafe long term. I think it's a great stock. There's no news on TYME. There's not going to be news coming out on TYME today. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen the next day. It might not happen the next day. It might not happen the next day. Guys, you got to be patient with a stock like TYME. If you are constantly asking if there's news coming out about TYME every single day, that's an indication to me that you own too much in your portfolio. Do you ever pick anything to short, or is it too risky? Personally, I have never shorted, but I'm not a Nornia king. I'm not a Nornia. Yeah, I would never. I don't personally short. I just didn't see your comment, my dude. My guy, what's popping? Nothing much. Nothing huge popping. But TYME's popping. That's all I'll tell you. Nice. Yeah, I own 2,120 shares of TYME. Currently, if you look at my total profit loss for TYME, let's look at it. Including the 400 shares I sold, probably very little. Yeah, currently total on TYME, I might be down like 20-something% with the shares I currently hold, but overall on TYME, I'm down $127.21. Not too bad with the drop we've had so far. A lot of people are in a lot worse position. I am still holding NEO, 10 shares strong. Popping and dropping. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And for those of you who didn't know, my stock pick of the day today was SOS. It's currently trading at $5. It dropped a really good amount yesterday. And yesterday they had an offering 11% below the offering, or below the price. And then it dropped 16%, so I think this provides a pretty good opportunity. I'm still holding 2,120 shares of TYME. I'm down 450 pounds. Don't lose money or make money till you sell, 100%. Got to remember that. I love C Limited. I think C Limited's a great gaming stock. WINT, personally, I'm staying away from it. PLTR, I love PLTR. Currently, right now, we have about $133 in cash. I might pull the trigger on some PLTR today. I'm not 100% sure. Let's look at it right now. It's underneath the VWAP. So that's kind of a concern for me, not going to lie to you guys. It's under the EMA 20. So personally, right now on PLTR, I'm probably going to try to wait for a dip to somewhere around 1850, 1860. I think there's a little bit more room to fall on PLTR. I'm just being very careful because when I first found the stock and started recommending the stock, it was at $9.80. And so it's gone up a lot since then. So just got to be really careful with these stocks. Why do you sell Apple? I sold Apple because I only owned one share of Apple. It's one of my favorite stocks long term. But the thing is, Apple, it's just kind of money that's not really going to do anything for me at the current moment. So right now, I sold Apple. I would have lost money today with. Oh no, I would have made my money with Apple today. But it's okay, guys. I have $130-something in cash. Apple, getting a couple dollars a day gain on Apple isn't really going to do anything for my portfolio. What I want to do with this $130 is just want to keep it in cash right now. Kind of see where things go, and add on any dips if I see them. You know. Do you like AAVE crypto? I don't. CCIV, I think CCIV presents a great opportunity, but again, you got to remember, Lucid Motors is not that popular. They don't sell that many vehicles. They don't have that many vehicles on the road. When's the last time you've seen a Lucid Motors vehicle on the road? I valeted for a couple of years. I did a lot of rich people's cars. Almost every single person I valeted had a lot of money, and only one of them had a Lotus. And so you guys got to be really, really careful when it comes to CCIV because I haven't seen many of them around. They're not currently making them, and they could be a long-term competitor to Tesla and NIO, but it could just be a bluff. Would you sell AMC? I would sell AMC. I think AMC is one of the worst investments you can possibly make in the stock market today, despite all the attention it's getting from the Redditors. Oh, Lotus is great. I'm not trashing Lotus, not saying it's a bad stock. I'm just saying you have to be really careful that people were, when it was $60, people were telling people to keep buying at $60. But Lotus does have an EV. 100% they do. But the thing is, when I was valeting, I only saw one Lotus. That specific car wasn't even EV. But the point is, a lot of people, even if Lotus is an option to get, they're not going to choose a Lotus over a Ford, over a Chevy, over any other electric vehicle on the market because they're not as popular and they're not as priced well. Oh, I like the car too. The car is nice. BFT, I like BFT. ARC-X, I've owned 2 shares of ARC-X. I'm kind of being safer with this one because I know from past history of the ARC ETFs, they go up a little bit right when they come out, and then they absolutely get hammered. But the thing is, I only own 2 right now. I'm playing cautious with it, but we know long-term ARC-X is going to do fantastic as space exploration continues in the world today. Roblox update, I love Roblox. I think it's going to be a tremendous stock. Overall, long-term, I think it's going up. Small niche markets, Lotus. 100% it's a small niche market, but does a small niche market on the stock market trade for $60 in the stock market again? You don't know. Oh yeah, you're 100%. Roblox, I love Roblox long term. Workhorse cheap now. I believe it is pretty cheap. Catherine Wood added in one of her ETFs some Workhorse, so I like them long term. BFT changed to PSFE today. Do you know when the price should be fixed? This price should be fixed in the middle of the trading day. Usually it takes till about 11 o'clock sometimes. BFT change, yep. CLSK staying away, right on, 100%. TCDA, let's check it out. TCDA, it's currently down a pretty good amount. If you're going to invest in this stock, this is the perfect time to. With the chart, this got price targets at a high of $20 and an average of $15 with a low of $6. It's currently trading at $5.16. If we look at corporate actions and we look at the insider activity, there's currently no insider activity. Not talking about any dividends. There is options available, so that's a good sign. And their income did beat expectations in their earnings. But again, you got to hold on with these ones. These ones could be great long term, could be terrible short term. But again, you just got to hold on for the long term with those ones. I like it. AAL, I'm not investing in anything related to airlines or cruise lines until the end of 2021, because that's when business travel is going to resume again. All business travel is currently canceled. I love on Activision Blizzard, CSCW. I like CSCW as well long term. But again, I'm not investing in any airlines or cruise lines until the end of 2021 because I have a huge hunch that airlines and cruise lines aren't making a lot of money right now. They're in a lot of debt and they're artificially pumping their own stock so that you can buy into them. They can short it, make a bunch of money off of it, and leave you bag holding. Time 6-month price target. I have a 6-month price target of about $5.75. NNDM, I love NNDM. I currently own 10 shares. It's a shame that it's gone down and up so many times. But NNDM over the long term, it's worth more than 3% of the ARKK ETF, and it's something that I have a lot of confidence in. I'm holding. Fubo has a rough week. Oh, you're right about that. Fubo has had a rough week. But is it the time to sell Fubo? No, it's definitely not the time to sell. We got a lot of people talking about a short squeeze on that one. Long term, I like Fubo, and they offer some pretty great sports streaming services that a lot of other services do not provide. Oh, my pleasure. SOS, I love SOS. My SOS price target is probably around $10. It could take till the end of the year to get there, but you never know. How did you buy Lemonade, ARK, and SOS? Did you add more to the account? No, I sold some of my stocks. So I sold some stocks to be able to make room for it. I added a total of $200 total since the beginning of the challenge. I added $100 probably sometime last week, but we have $133 in cash right now, so it's not really being used. But yeah, $5,200 total I put into my account. But yeah, we were able to buy Lemonade, ARK, and so I sold Apple, I sold some of my UWMC, I sold my DNN, I sold a pretty good amount of stuff, things that I just didn't really believe in anymore. Not necessarily didn't believe in, just wanted to free up some cash and kind of go around in a different way. Looking good today. Good luck today, Joey and chat. Oh, 100%. Good luck to you too. It's 9:20 right now, and currently we are up to $5,546 today, and today we are up 1.39%. Not too shabby. My rules: never sell in the red. Is this sustainable? I do fairly safe companies. Oh yeah, 100%. There's nothing wrong with that. Make sure to invest with what you're comfortable with. What do you think of LIT as an ETF? Thinking of adding to Roth long term. I love LIT long term as an ETF. One of the best ones you can get out there, in my personal opinion. Tattooed Chef. I love Tattooed Chef long term. I think Beyond Meat's going to take most of that market, but overall there has to be a number 2. There's always a number 2 in every single market, and I think this could be the one. CIDM, let's check it out. CIDM currently trading at $1.86. I don't know a lot about the company. It's up a pretty good amount. It's up 19% today. Usually when stocks are up 19%, especially one like this, I'm staying away, especially with it rejected off this top here. I don't like it. But if tech rebounds, it could be a good one. But it's just something I'm not personally investing my money into because I don't know that much about the company. If you know a lot about the company and you believe in the company, do it. YVR. See your liquid. Another group. Yeah, it's up a pretty good amount too, up 3% today. Took a huge upswing all the way up to about $7.50. I feel like it's got some room to go down. I know it went down a bunch since going up, and it bounced right off the EMA at $2.99. It could be a great one. Risky. NFT stock here. Long term, I like VYR. If you're going to buy it, it's in a good price point. Just remember that this stock a couple months ago was just under $150, so be careful. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Oh, thanks for your input, Sage. Love. Thanks. Let's see. I did not sell TYME. I know a lot of people want me to, but Clover Health, I'm staying away. ITRM, I like it long term. Let's see here. OBLN. OBLN sitting at $2.73. The chart looks pretty appealing, especially sitting right at the MA, but it looks like it's starting to go a little bit below. But you just got to be careful. We're probably looking to fill this right here. Yeah, it looks like it could be more of a dip coming on this one. The worst case scenario for OBLN I really see right now is probably a dip to support at around $1.68, but that's still a huge dip from where it's at right now. Personally, for that one, I'd stay away. LQSTL, I'm staying away. When do you think we will see some upside in the market? Today. We're getting upside in the market today. We got upside in the market, not overall yesterday, but I was up yesterday. Some of the market was the ones that got crushed, right? But hey, we're holding on. The market does not last like this forever. We know this. March is almost over. I'm telling you, April's coming. What do you think about NEO right now? NEO, I'm very cautious on NEO right now at the moment. On NEO, well, let's see what we're doing today for NEO. NEO's up 3.54%. Another great day for NEO so far. But I'm really looking to make sure that NEO doesn't have a dump later in the day today. I need it to keep going up, and we want to see it reclaim the $40 level to be able to be for sure that it's going. Be very careful with NEO right now. Very careful. DraftKings, love DraftKings. I have a $100 price target at the end of the NBA season. I love AI. I love ARCX. I think it's going to be a great ETF long term. ZOM, I'm staying away. Tech down today. Trading off sectors. You never know, guys. If you believe in tech companies, the biggest thing about tech companies is watch the documentary on Netflix, The Social Dilemma. It'll tell you why a lot of the tech's down right now. It's not necessarily Biden that's messing up the tech, guys. You got to remember, some of these tech companies, they're doing some really bad practices. They are selling your information to help companies sell to you without paying you. That's not sustainable over the long term. It's not going to happen. And one day when I'm president of the United States, I'm going to make sure that's never legal again, if it's not already illegal. Yep, they are about to get caught up. That's the thing. It's not fair. TikTok is the only app that does it right. The only app. They pay me very small amounts, but they still pay me. Imagine if just by having the Facebook app that you got paid about $1 to $2 a day just for having the app. It's money that we deserve because they're stealing our data and selling it to other people as if they own the data. And yes, I know it's a private company, but when it's on the internet, when it's a public URL, It's not private. My personal I don't really get into politics a lot, but my personal opinion, I think Trump and Biden are both terrible candidates for president. I'm not saying Trump did terrible in his presidency, but there's definitely some things we can all agree that he shouldn't have done, he shouldn't have said, and he also did some great things too. And I'm not very happy with the current administration right now. I believe there's a lot brighter people here in the United States that we could consider to be a president other than these two 70-year-olds. I think the whole Biden versus Trump thing is awful. You know, like, I get some people love Trump. What's going on, Coach? I get some people love Trump. I personally voted for Trump in 2016 and in 2020. I'm not going to lie to you. But am I going to complain about the current administration? No, because in the end of the day, the stock market is not influenced by who's in presidential power. And at the same time, whoever's president right now, they are not directly impacting your life. They never have, and they never most likely will. Nothing Biden does by himself is impacting you today. It impacts some people, of course it does. The people that lose their jobs, you know, like different decisions, but he is not the only person running the country. You guys have to understand that. Good morning, Joey. Good morning. Texas going up, market might get a little higher. We'll see. Joey for president, let's get it, my dude. Yeah, one day I want to be president of the United States. It might kill me because I'm a normal person, but we'll see. Morning, where were you yesterday, man? Everything is falling. Everything's not falling yesterday. I was here yesterday. I made videos yesterday. Wasn't gone yesterday. I was here the whole time on my whole live stream. But right now, the market opens in 3 minutes actually. Sorry about that. Our portfolio is currently at 5,547, and we held on yesterday. We actually ended up green yesterday. Yesterday, I made 2.41% yesterday. Exactly. You vote for who you think will be better, but we are investors, not politicians. 100% correct. We're investors, not politicians. 100% right. Sonos president? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Stop it. I took a very neutral approach on that question, guys. Come on. I'm not getting out of TYME. I'm currently holding 2,120 shares. I'm not selling a single thing until it's above 3. You missed the live? Oh, well, it's live streams at the same time every single day. It's going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern time when the pre-market starts. So every single trading day, I will be here. And sorry you missed the live. If you did miss the live, if you ever missed the live and you're like, oh, shoot, I missed Joey's live, check out my YouTube. Just look up Joey Rockwell on YouTube, and I post every single live stream that I do in the morning on YouTube. It might take about an hour after or so. It takes a little bit to download and then put on YouTube from my phone, but I get it done. And so if you ever miss the live, make sure to check it out on there, and I appreciate it. Gina, staying away. CSCW, I love CSCW. Long term, they've been talking about it in my Discord. Looking sharp, my dude. Thoughts on NEO? I love NEO long term. I own 10 of them. Market opens in 1 minute here, and we are currently up today 1.35%. Not the best, not the worst. I'll take it. GSAT, personally, I'm staying away. I am still holding 2,120 shares of TYME. EXPR, I'm staying away. SOS, I just bought 5 of them yesterday. I love SOS. I have a $10 price target, and I currently have 5 shares. I bought it yesterday at $4.69. And make sure to check out my Discord, link in bio, to be able to get into the Stock Forge Discord. It's free to just get in the free version, and you can see every single trade I make right when I make them. I post every single one. It's absolutely free. And yeah, time, patient pays. 100%, 100%. You're right about that. Cat B, I like it long term. Should be a good one long term. But guys, it is 9:29 here. I'm probably going to be on here for a couple more minutes, but I do have my class today, so I'm going to be leaving right when let's see, time, patience pays, you're 100% right. Yep, Cat B, hi Joey, CAS, let's look at it before we get out of here. Cascade. Personally, I'm staying away. I think it's a little too new. It's down a lot. I know you're supposed to get in stocks that are down a lot, right? But personally, something like this, I'm not really too much about it. It's an acquisition corp, way too early. Not the right time in the market to invest in something like that. I'm staying away. My price target on TYME is at least $5. Workhorse may be good with EV expansion, 100%. Have a good one. Have a good day. Thank you. Yeah, I have a finance test today. Please wish me luck from whatever God you believe in, because I'm going to need every single bit of it. I'm going to be studying today, making some videos for you guys, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Thank you again so much for being in my live stream today. Currently, we are at 9:30 here, and we are up 1.29%. Thank you guys so much again for being here. Love every single one of you. Thank you, Sage. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the luck. I need it all. I love all of you. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure to be safe out there. Make sure to do your own research. Stick to your plan. And as always, happy trading.